a shiesty individual conspiracy about the shit that I can only talk about cynically, but cannot talk about it gingerly. So if you're feeling sensitive, then get your friends and leave, cause this is meant to be the time in the century that I put a thorn in the side of the centerpiece. A rebel catching information off the internet that'll blast imagination into little specks about the way we live our lives in the public eye. I must surmise that the wise cover up the lies, and I must admit with my whole heart that they truly cover it well. Wrap it up and manufacture it, there's some in a cell. Well, as we all know, money makes the world go round. A bloody shame, but fuck it mate, you know the girl goes down. That's how the fuck they be keeping you spending. Your women and your children are at risk, your family needs defending. So they start with the taxes at the chance of a tactic to demand the finances to advance in Iraq with a nuance of the transcripts, disregarding the sanctions. Wasn't half at the bank to get its arm into action. Now they started a tantrum in the bust of a nation with reliable sources as a justification, just in case they were thrust to the papers in a bunch of revelation. The separation of a generation. Hedonistic, the West has bought us a crowd of enemies and digging all for enormous amounts of energy, which is fine, but they talking about a better peace. Are we still talking about the Middle East? Right, well let's not forget where it all started. September the 11th, World Trade Center was the target. One of Bush's new machinations, another slap in the face of Asians from the administration. But now they sit adjacent under the marriage, UK and USA and their cumbersome habits, in the thought that on that day the brunt of the damage was done by a bunch of Mohammeds. Fucking fascist, but race relations went down in a pan. Suddenly anyone with a tan was thought of as Taliban. Went to war with Afghanistan to keep the poppies alive, cause this is what the economy likes. Your country's under threat from a Muslim I suspect. Take whatever mood that suits you. If he's got a gooter on his head, Guantanamo him, tie him up, handcuff him, shoot him in the face just for getting on a train, man, fuck him. It's self-defense in a court of law. You thought he was surely hoarding a bomb way before he even got on board. The loss of life is the drop in the cause for this rhetorical war, reinforcing just what the prophet afford. Nowadays you tell the truth and get ignored for reporting on important informants with enormous insurance. And the truth is, the rest will retort in accordance. Nobody wants to hear about the war anymore, it's boring. It's old hat Fraser, let it go. You shouldn't let it stress you so. We all turn out the same in the end, you know. It's mind control or go. I bet they rebelled in 7-7 so they could turn around and say I told you so. So bringing soldiers home is not an option. We need as many hands on deck as we can for this foreign problem. They've gone and lost the doctrine, the principal belief. So really what the fuck is freedom if it isn't free? They breed the millipedes for eating city feed and cheap soliloquies keep them in the shitty streets. It's deemed to be a breach of reaching in a peace when the pie's so small that we only get a slither each. So leave the killer beats for entertaining and leave the government to segregation, cause I can sense impatience in the nation, fed up with being fed the federation. But the revolution will never make it to telly stations. The younger people of today are where it's at now. Schools getting packed out with kids of all types of different backgrounds. Act now and swarm together or forever be a pawn in the war on terror.